send you to see to the darkness of hearts. I am European. I am relating to USA against Europe in obesity. Jesus Christ, I already know this will be crazy because it's USA and obesity, and those things are like in symbiosis. So let's see, what do I expect? I got no clue, but let's see, USA against Europe in terms of obesity.
Americans, known for their many inventions, their massive cultural influence over the world, their iconic landmarks, their massive military strength, and their size. No, I'm not talking about you guys' landmass or population, which by the way aren't even that big. Now I'm talking about the country's massive...
He said it, bro. He said it. GG. He triggered the entire population of America. GG.
Obesity problem.
Holy shit. European breakfast is just coffee, true. Right-wing Americans who are strongly opposed to hormone therapy on their way to eat an 8-course meat nuclear 5 mega dose of estrogen. True. True though. Left-wing Americans that are strongly opposed to big businesses on their way to single-handedly fund the massive supermarket. True. True. They, bro, I swear to God, both sides are kinda messed up. But let's go. You ate 7-Eleven. What is a 7-Eleven? What is a 7-Eleven? Wait, what? Is that like some sort of fast food? Is it even good? Wait. I mean, true. I mean, true. Yeah. I already know this shit will be good, bro.
Aside from their gun laws, their use of weird metrics for no reason, and their lack of universal healthcare, Americans being fat is one of the main things the rest of the world makes fun of them for. And
you don't understand how much money the American people, not people, but American government makes of obese people, bro. How much money they spend on food and on pills is
this topic is actually such a sensitive subject that in the past American politicians have had their entire reputations ruined by fat jokes.
Money,
but how bad is America's obesity epidemic really? Is it just a silly stereotype, or 73% of Americans are overweight? 42% of American
73.
adults...
Okay, that's not correct. There's no way.
The heaviest guy ever in the world's entire history was American. And that's right, guys, I'm gonna do the same thing that all the overly serious geography channels with 4K stock footage backgrounds and boringly normal political takes do, and compare America to Europe. Compared to America's 42% obesity rate, Europe clocks in at only 17%. And that 70% is literally all Turkey's fault, okay? I'm not even joking. If you remove the UK and Turkey from that statistic, Europe would have like minus obesity percentage, okay? And if you want to take the America-pilled side on this, you could argue...
It's because Turkish people, they eat so much of the oily food, bro. They put so much oil in their food, it's crazy.
Compared to European food, American food just tastes better, and therefore they eat more of it because it tastes nicer. Simple. That's kind of true in a way, but also completely not true in a way. For example, as much as I love a proper British meal, I'm not exactly going to be frantically binge eating beans on toast, you know? Okay, also, take this Neapolitan...
That's British. That's only British people. Do not put this fucking shit on the whole Europe.
Not exactly going to be frantically binge eating beans on toast.
Do not put this on the whole Europe. It's only Britain, bro,
pizza, right? Most people would agree it's really tasty, but it's not something you'd really get chemically addicted to and keep manically stuffing more and more of them down your throat even if you're full. It's literally just bread, cheese, tomato and basil. It's not like that good. American food, on the other hand, is like the most addictive Moorish drug ever. America has the second highest salt consumption per capita in the world, second only to their best mates, China. The USA also has the highest processed sugar consumption in the world, and this stuff literally makes your brain release dopamine, which is the same type of high you get off so basically American food is just weak ass crap, and for that reason it's a lot tastier for your dopamine starved crackhead brain than boring regulated European food. I mean, just wait till the Yanks find out about the UK's sugar tax. get back to that in a second. I just got a quick question for you. Have you ever used public networks and 7 customers like an extreme measure? The results don't lie,
but
you know.
why are we only comparing USA to UK? Why? Wait, how big is UK in terms of Europe? 9 to 10% of Europe is in UK. What the fuck are we talking about? The whole Europe is not only UK. Let's stop with this garbage, bruh. UK people are so bad also in terms of a lot of things, bruh. Do not compare UK to other European countries. Please.
The main reason why loads of European countries have taxes to make sugary products more expensive is so that these unhealthy foods don't become the most affordable option for poor people. As you can see on this map of America, these states in the Deep South are the poorest in the country. These same states are also the most obese in the country. This is because the cheapest food in America is also the unhealthiest, most addictive shit possible. Also, on average in America, the lower paying your job is, the more hours you work, meaning the poorer workers don't have time to cook proper meals, hence fast food. I mean, it's all good being a progressive.
Wait, so in America you have cheaper fast food than just eating regular food, like making yourself eggs? Stop lying to ourselves and let's actually address the problem. I think the main problem is that people do not want to cook at home and make their own meals, like making eggs. Even though eggs in America are also filled with a lot of hormones, but still, it's better than these processed sugar shit.
West Coast
from
hipster
McDonald's.
food influencer telling everyone they need to start eating Greek yogurt, fresh fruit, and granola every morning if
People
they want to
also
lose
not
weight.
moving.
But if all you can afford is
They're only
Frosted
eating
Flakes,
it.
you're gonna have to get that. Especially if
You are not gonna get fat from Frosted Flakes. Shut the fuck up. You don't need to take so much of Frosted Flakes. I'm sick and tired of these stupid arguments, bro. You people are not moving, you are just eating and sitting down, and that's it.
Wired to only be able to wake up if you get your morning head rush of endorphin exploding sucrose. And then you factor in that this shit is actually marketed as healthy in the USA, and it's actually so over for any Americans that want to lose weight.
He's showing like from 50 years ago, bro.
It's a bit like how drinks like Prime are marketed as healthy sports beverages. Yeah, it might have less sugar, but realistically it contains like millions of toxic artificial sweeteners that will corrode away your internal organs faster than bleach would. Unfortunately, America's food industry is based more around marketing and selling a product for profit than actually providing decent scram for hard-working people.
It's
and
not
the big food companies
bro.
have one big trick up their sleeve to guarantee full obedience, addiction, and maximum profit from their American customers. MSG, the mystical white powder that, I quote, antagonizes your pancreas into pouring out more insulin, a hormonal cascade that makes you feel hungrier. So the food many Americans think stops their hunger actually makes them more hungry. Then they eat way more food than they need.
Buy eggs and make yourself a fucking meal. Buy eggs, buy tuna, canned tuna, fuck it, buy that, even though it's canned, but still. Buy that, buy cottage cheese, buy whey protein, mix it with some other seed. I don't fucking know, bro. It's so easy.
Man, you know something has to be really bad for Pakistan to ban it. I mean, at least in Pakistan, they use their legs, which is something that's completely unthinkable for a lot of Americans, since half of their cities and road networks are entirely built around accessing fast food chains and making sure people get as little exercise as possible. Less than 25% of Americans walk for more than 10 minutes continuously in a typical week. And I know you American Hill guys might see public transport as pathetic, stupid, lefty nonsense, but realistically, the 12-minute walk from your house to the train and the 13-minute walk from your train to your work, for some people, could be the difference between being able to touch your toes and being morbidly ill. Also, another thing I wanted to quickly mention is how the US uses fast food addiction to economically colonize other countries. For example, the Marshall Islands, Guam, Micronesia, just loads of the Pacific Island nations. These countries once had extremely natural diets, mainly consisting of fish, which this part of the world is rich in. That was until America decided to nuke the f***ing shit out of their waters. Hundreds of bombs were tested here by the US military despite major local protests. This left a lot of fish dead or radioactive, which as you can imagine was pretty bad for the fishing industry, leaving many Micronesians poor, vulnerable, and in need.
Beautiful USA. Wow, nice.
Cheap food. Hey, did someone say Mickey D's? Yeehaw, did someone say goddamn what?
So they fuck up their only food sources and now they force them to eat in fucking Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King's. Beautiful.
Wendy's,
well
hey,
done.
Did someone mention some clucky-looking Kentucky Fried goddamn chicken? Who ordered some Burger King? Hell yeah.
But let's be honest, it's not, I mean, if there's this amount of fast food on this small island and stuff, then they're much more exposed to seeing it every day, to entering that hell's place. Yeah, they're kind of cooked there, but still I would say the education, they need to be educated about, they need to eat what they actually need to eat in every day.
This has led to this region becoming the most unhealthy, most insanely obese part of the world. Kinda reminds me a bit of how the US treated Native Americans' rations. Yeah, we know you're 100% goddamn reliant off our rations since we eradicated 100% of your goddamn stupid, healthy, natural food source. So in return, we're gonna send you just enough sugar and lard and hard liquor and gambling chips for you to stay alive. Freedom! So anyway, I guess the moral of this story is
that's the same thing. I'm a good person if I give to a homeless man alcohol and chips to gamble, bro. Holy fuck, I'm beautiful. I'm such a good person, bro.
Maybe beans on toast isn't.
That sounds like disgusting.
Actually, that.
It's only UK, bro. I'm sick and tired of this shit.
And don't forget, hit that link in the description to get this.
I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm sick and tired. Why is Europe only connected to UK? Why? UK is a shithole, my guy. Bro, you seen other day the famous streamer Marlon? Bro, he got attacked almost by a guy in a fast food or somewhere he was. They got attacked. And he was like harassing his girl or whatever, and it was in London. Classic London, what do you want me to say? I think it was like East London or stuff. But bro, I will say this. It's not entirely on McDonald's, on how expensive the food is and stuff to eat in restaurants. Bro, you're not gonna eat in restaurants, the real food. What you need to buy is this. Buy fucking eggs. Meat is kind of expensive, but you can live off eggs. You can live off pasta. Buy pasta, make your own pasta rigone. I don't fucking know how it's called. Like a pasta with tomatoes and shit. You can make good food which will remove the possibility of you every day eating in McDonald's, in Burger King or whatever. And you will not be fat. Also move your fucking asses. Don't only go into the car and shit in America. You need to walk at least 20 minutes per day. That's it. Walk 20-30 minutes per day. At least some exercise should be good for you. But yeah, so this is European related to American against Europe, whatever. Bro, America is cooked with all the estrogen stuff. There like so many things other than this, like their agency. They have this one agency that should control the all health industry, all the food industry, but it isn't doing it. They're like the companies that are producing foods, they are not being checked by some government agency if the food is up to standards, health standards. They literally are able to get their own team, like the team from the company that produces food, and they can investigate themselves in terms of if the food is actually eatable for humans. That is crazy. That is crazy, but that's it for me. Guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel, make sure to like this video, make sure to go to my Twitch where I'm live every single day. See ya guys in my next reaction. Make sure to subscribe. GG.